avoid that. And like if you have a company, that company can compete for several other projects, the projects that you are not in charge of, and then it's fine. You can do that. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir. Sir, but in this way, we cannot compete for the projects in which we are in charge or we are at the top position.
Yeah.
We should just neglect this.
Yes. I mean, because that will create a conflict of interest, and that is not the right thing to do.
Sir, but if we know that our company will provide the better quality than the others, and we are quite sure about it, then what should we do?
Even then, the conflict of interest will always be there, because you are the judge, you are the in charge of a project, you are the judge. So you cannot or you should not be executing that project by yourself, because your responsibility is to keep a check on others' performance. And if you are performing that activity by yourself, how would you ensure the quality of that project? Or hypothetically speaking, there might be such noble people or pious people who might do that, but it's very rare, or at least it's not recommended. But practically, people do all these things, and it happens practically, but still, ethically speaking, that's not the right thing to do.
Sir, okay. In this case, if we involve the other stakeholders of the company to keep check and balance, then is there any possibility?
On record, you cannot do this. Okay, like if you have, like, you will never, you can never disclose this thing. If you disclose this thing, then you will disqualify automatically. That if you disclose that this is my company, then there will be a lot of objection, and nobody will let you get the project. So such things, whenever people are involved in such activities, they conceal these things. So these things are done in a hidden way. Okay, so if you are involving other people and letting them know, then nobody will let you get the project. Okay. All right. I hope I answered the question.
Thank you.
Okay. So with this, I want to give you an assignment. I have a couple of more case studies, but we'll discuss those case studies in next meeting. And in next meeting, I want to do one more thing. I want you guys, now this is your assignment. I want you guys to contact a consultant or a contractor or a client. These are the three main roles of engineers professionally. Either you work with a client or a contractor or a consultant, right? So I want you guys to contact any one of these. If let's say you contact a client, then ask him about the unethical practices of consultants and contractors. And if you reach a consultant, ask him about the unethical practices of client and the contractor. And if you reach contact a contractor, ask him about the unethical practices of client and consultant. This is your assignment for this week. So in this week, I want you guys to, like within the week, just contact any one of these organizations, like any person from any one of these organizations, and ask him or her about the unethical practices that are being carried out in the industry. And in next class, we will be talking about some other practices that some other case studies, and we will also talk about the case studies that you guys will bring in. So, and I want you guys to make a small assignment on that. And I don't need a long assignment. It just has to be 1 page or 2 page assignment. And today is Thursday. You will submit that assignment on Wednesday. You will send your assignment to your CR on Wednesday night. Okay, CR, are you there? Are you in class? Oh, let me take your attendance.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name? Uzair?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Uzair. So the entire class will send his assignment to Uzair, and Uzair will put it in a folder, zip it, and send it to me. So in next class, we will be discussing those case studies that you guys will bring in. So I don't need long stories, just one or two pages. That's it. Contact any senior or any friend who is working in the industry uh, and working either with client or contractor or consultant, and ask him about the unethical practices of the other two types of organizations, and then just write it down. And in next class I will be asking you guys individually that, okay, which organization did you contacted, and what are the practices, unethical practices did you find, and we will have a discussion on that. Okay, now let me mark your attendance. All right, your attendance is marked, and anybody having any question?
Sir, could you please share these slides?
Yes, I will share these slides with you. We'll hopefully complete this set of slides in next week, and I will give it to you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right, guys. So if you don't have any question, then we can conclude our meeting here. So see you guys in next class, inshallah. Okay, Allah Hafiz.